Okay, I am back with part 2 of my first UFO hunt done on Paranormal Reality. Each UFO hunt will be 2 separate videos. They'll be 15 minutes long. I have to edit the first video because it went over the time limit. Not good. Sorry about that. That won't happen again. I'll have to do some editing to get rid of it. Due to that, there will be commentary that will be cut out suddenly. And it might not make sense what I'm saying. But we're back with part 2 of this UFO hunt. I intend to do 30 minutes every Sunday. So 2 videos are going to be uploaded on a Sunday. I'm going to do 10 minutes now, and then look through the footage, and then do another video discussing the results of the footage if there are any. So yeah. New channel. New UFO hunting thing set up. This is not a UFO hunting group anymore. My friends who were helping me with it, they were doing a lot of the marketing stuff and filming stuff, are no longer here. So it's just me doing it now. I'm doing it in December, which is a very bad month for me to do shit in. It's a long story, I really don't want to get into it. But this is not the time of year I'd like to be doing UFO hunting. I have left December out of it for a very specific reason. But I can't leave it out anymore. So yes, UFO hunting is coming back into my life again for the foreseeable future. I plan to do footage and UFO hunts in December, January, and February for Paranormal Reality, my new channel for my UFO hunting. It's no longer a UFO hunting group, and I don't intend to blog it or market it on UFO Hunters anymore, so this is basically just a channel for people to get into. Right now, all it is a YouTube channel. I like it this way, because my old YouTube channel for the UFO hunting group was getting disliked by random trolls, it seemed. And those kinds of people annoyed the hell out of me, so I decided to ditch our old UFO hunting group and just do it on my own and film it for a completely different channel. Getting rid of them is pretty much necessary for me, and that's the only real guaranteed way, so I went with something extreme. The dislikers do bug me, but the overall results don't. My UFO hunting channel got some amazing UFO footage from 2013 and 14 up through 2015. 3 years in a row, got excellent footage, excellent UFO footage. We got over 65 different pieces of UFO footage in 3 years. And a lot of those were done in 2014. We worked our ass off in 2014. For about half the year, we did it pretty much every night doing UFO footage. I went out there and I filmed the night sky every night around midnight or so, or 1 a.m. or whatever, and did it from inside a window, but still did it. Did it pretty much every night in those months. Did UFO hunts every Monday or Sunday, depending on the day it was going to be done at. That depended on when I was home alone. Did that stuff for half the year in 2014. That's incredible, and got around 40 to 50 different UFOs on film that year. You think it's crazy that we caught that many UFOs on film, but we did. We were doing it when no one else was awake. And we caught some weird shit on film. Weird shit on film. And I intend to do the same thing for the next 3 months. I want to replicate those results to prove to people out there we did get good footage. To prove that my area is infected with the UFO phenomenon. It is. Most people wouldn't agree with that. Most people haven't seen a UFO in my town. But I've seen over 50 of them. Some of them were just simply lights in the sky I couldn't identify. Other ones were way too weird to be simply that. And we got some really weird shit on film too, like exploding radioactive hail, disembodied eyes floating around. I am telling you, some of the stuff we got on film was beyond UFO and went to the paranormal and the unexplained, respectively. Because the hail thing is clearly not paranormal, it's just weird. But the eyes, I don't know what else to call that but paranormal. the UFO stuff we got on film, we got a lot of different UFO footages on film. Some of them were just weird. Other ones were simply just unusual, but not really scary or weird. But a lot of stuff we got was just mundane. Honestly, we got a lot of UFO footages on film, but only like 10 or so were really, really weird. We caught about 60, but about 10 of those were not weird at all. And over the years, I've seen a lot of UFOs I couldn't film because I didn't have a camera with me, or was going out looking at the night sky when I couldn't have a camera with me, like going out on a trip to a restaurant on Thanksgiving or Christmas, and yeah, couldn't film it because I didn't have a camera. And generally the stuff I saw when I was out on a trip, those really weren't weird UFOs. They were just flashes in the sky. They could be anything. The weird stuff was caught on film by me, looking out windows every night for those months to make sure something strange got on film. I worked my ass off to film the night sky looking for strange shit. And I got some strange fucking shit in the sky, man. I got a lot of weird things on film. A lot. Because I worked my butt off to get them on film. I was documenting like crazy. If there's anybody who's a UFO documenter-aholic, it's me. And my UFO hunting group got some of the best footage any UFO hunting group has ever gotten in my area. I don't think there's anybody else in Massachusetts that's done what I've done for UFO hunting and the UFO phenomena. To kind of expose it's out there and not in people's heads or imagined or misinterpreted or something else. Certainly don't believe it's aliens. I'm not an alien hypothesis believer. Let's just say that right now. I believe that what we're seeing is something unexplained. I don't believe there are aliens out there. But still, there's something strange out there, and I proved it with my footage. Now, it's very hard to prove that kind of stuff. You have to take a lot of different pieces of footage and analyze them heavily. We came after it from a scientific standpoint and did that. Tried to see what the hell we were seeing. Tried to rule out mundane things. Okay, is this a reflection? Okay, it's a reflection. No, it can't be a UFO. Is this weird light here? Is it a star? We looked at Stellarium, a program which tells you where stars are at a certain time. Is it possibly a star? No. Not in this case. So it can't be a star. It's too cloudy, it can't be a star anyway. Well, I can't see any stars out there. How could it be a star? That kind of thing. We looked at it closely through a very, very fine-tooth comb to try to see if something was a UFO or not. We put it through rigor to see. We didn't just film and say, oh, that's a UFO, I can't explain it. No. We did stuff to try to prove it was a UFO. We did that heavily, actually, early on especially. Later on, I got kind of lax at that, unfortunately, but this new channel won't concentrate on that. I think we've done enough to prove that this stuff is UFO related. That I don't need to do that anymore, honestly. I'm just going to film it to prove that there's stuff out there. I'm not going to try to debunk it or whatever. It's just, I no longer know what I'm supposed to be doing. I used to have a checklist. I can't do that anymore for other reasons. So yeah, the whole scientific angle is going to be thrown out the window. Unfortunately, so this is just a UFO filming channel now, not a UFO filming and debunking and UFO related issues discussing channel like my old one was. So yeah, it's nice to be going back to doing these UFO hunts. They weren't called UFO hunts on the old channel, but I'm not saying what they were called here. And I'm not labeling this UFO video as what I used to call them. Because if I call them by their old name, I've realized that the real dislikers that I have to deal with will probably come back to Paranormal Reality from my old channel. So I don't want to call things their old name. So I'm being kind of careful trying to keep these people away. It's a primary concern for me right now, opening up the new channel. Can I keep it from being disliked? It took a while before the old channel got disliked, but that might not be as quick of a slow of a thing, happening on the new channel, and I don't know. So yeah, we got a UFO on film 3 nights ago. Interesting UFO. Weird line-shaped light. Appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared a few seconds later. Kind of wondering if... I know I'm not supposed to be debunking this stuff, but let me just go with this for now. Kind of wondering if there's a power line there that could cause a reflection. I can't really tell right now. But, yeah. I'll film for 12 minutes, and then I'll be done with this shit, and then I'll analyze the stuff to see if there's anything weird about it. That's gonna take, like, several freaking hours for me, because to analyze it, I've got to brighten it. To brighten it, I've got to save it. Saving it takes a while, and if it's a big 15-minute video, it's gonna take for freaking ever. So, I gotta do 2 of these tonight, so this is not something I want to do every Sunday, believe it or not. It's just too much work. Maybe every other Sunday we'll do it. But yeah, Paranormal Reality has launched, people. It is launched, and it will catch excellent UFO footage, I guarantee it. Due to what my old UFO hunting group did, I think I can do pretty much what they did. I'm using the same equipment. I'm using the same standards of good footage. I'm filming the same exact way. I don't see how this UFO hunting group will not expose the fact that UFOs exist. It's just me doing it, but I know I can do it. And I'm ready. I am as ready as you can possibly ever be to find this stuff. I am so ready. So, it's approaching the end of the filming period for this UFO hunt, we'll just call it that. And I'll be back with the results, if there are any, coming up soon, so stand by for that.